about now?
YouTube, it's your boy, the Memphis XL. Alright, welcome you back to the 100 Days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where every day, for 100 days, we're dealing with a different deck every single day. Today is day number 68 of the 100 days. We're still tracking strong, and today we have ourselves a much more casual-minded deck. Yesterday was more of a meta one. Today is a casual one. We're taking a look at some dinosaur action, but of a different flavor. We're trying to do dinosaurs kind of in the same vein that old Rex Raptor would do, just like literally big dinosaurs beating into the opponent. We have the new Rex Raptor sort of support here with the King Rex and the other cards that kind of support with this dude as well. And we're going to be going to Odion Pro. We're going to be showing off this deck, showing off the wombos and the combos, the what do's and the what not do's, to have ourselves a good old time. So of course, big shout out to Mr. Claranus Venner, who asked us today to take a look at this dinosaur deck, and specifically without Ultimate Conductor Tyranno just taking over everything. No, we got bigger dinosaurs and we got better dinosaurs. You know what? We got even better dinosaurs than that guy in this deck. So we're going to be showing off this deck here today. We're going to be showing off how it works, have ourselves a good old time. So if you want the whole deck profile that we'll be using, don't forget to check it out at the end of today's video. Don't forget to hit up all the good buttons as you go. But for now, let's go into Odion Pro, the Wild West Yu-Gi-Oh! And show off what this baby can do. Alright, time for our first opponent, another day in another card game. So with our deck, we do like to go second. Very much a second going deck. It is dinosaurs. We're all about powerful attacking. That's what this deck is all about. And as for opening hand, not too shabby. Not too shabby. It's an interesting hand if nothing else. So we got a little bit of everything here. A little bit of everything. I've got my time-tearing Morganite. I've got my miscellaneous source to protect all my dinosaurs from stuff. I've got my ground Xeno, which will get me my tuner monster. So I'm all set with here. So let's see what we're up to. Probably should have guessed from the name. This is good old classical Ghostricks. I love them. These are Ghostricks. Alright, so what we're going to do is the following. We're going to start with our Lost World field spell. It's one field against another. This is going to cost all of his monsters a lot of their attack points. Luckily for us, Ghostricks are very low in that regard. But we'll use our miscellaneous source here. That way our cards will not be affected during this turn. That way I can at least get started here, because I feel like this guy's going to try to lock me into things. That being kind of how Ghostricks do. But we'll use our ground Xeno. This will let me search out and then destroy one of our cards. Would have been even better with the baby, but it's neither here nor there. We'll summon our Xeno Meteorosaurus, just to have a dinosaur on the board. And now that I've summoned out a dino, I give my opponent the token. Very important, the token. For the token will allow me to do some stuff here. And this is going to be kind of like, you know, traditional dinosaurs at this particular junction. Now, traditionally, we want to go for like the big King Rex and things of that nature. But this guy is pretty darn useful. So, let me think. Where do I want to go from here? I think we'll go ahead and use our Doodle Beast Tyranno. Since I don't have anything to synchro with right now and I'm still immune to stuff, let's go ahead and tribute summon this boy off. Summon our Tyranno boy. And we're going to use his effect to try and pop this token. This will allow me to protect the token, though, thanks to my field spell. And I'll be able to pop another monster in the deck. And I keep looking at the sleeves. I had a much more, just a couple monsters on the sleeves before. But then I was like, I was looking at the artwork of Lost World, and I was like, yeah, Hyper Hammerhead. Yeah, he needs to be a sleeve. He's just a mood. He's just that mood, like, dang it, I hate Mondays. Okay, so there's a few different things I could get here. I could get my big boy out right now. But because of what we have, I think I'd rather go for Babycerosaurus for now. And we'll work into our bigger dinosaurs later. So let's go ahead and get our soul-eating over Raptor, as one does with dinosaurs. Because this will let me search out another dinosaur. And in this case, let me think who I want to get. I could get Docus. Docus would be cool. So I think, let's see. Yeah, let's get Docus. We're gonna get this dude. He's an interesting little monster here. Dinovator Docus. I can summon this thing from my hand if I have 2 dinosaur monsters. And then I can destroy one of my or tribute my monster. Yeah, I tribute a level 4 lower dinosaur. And summon a monster with 2 either bigger or smaller levels from itself. It's really good for Exceeds and stuff. So that way, yeah, this is more of one of the combos in this deck. You know, a lot of the times I want to just like beat into my opponent, and that's fair too. It's a fair thing to think. I mean, sometimes I just want to beat it, you know? Sometimes I just want to summon forth something big and destroy everything. But we'll summon our Dino King, the King Rex. When he's summoned out, I can destroy a card whose attack is less than the attack of all my dinosaurs on the board. So just pop in the token. Dharma Cannon, you say? Well, thankfully, Miscellaneous Saurus is still in effect. So right now, let's just attack first, and then we'll go for everything else. Okay, what are the odds that's Yeti? Oh wait, it doesn't matter because he has Mansion. That's right. That is true. Any damage will be halved, but I can attack him directly right now. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's how Ghostricks work. That's literally their whole shtick. Put monsters face down. Everybody face up, attack directly. Although I imagine this is... Let's see, if this isn't Yeti, this is definitely Skeleton. Although there is a slight possibility it could be the doll. Who's to say? Who's to say that? Yeah, Dharma Cannon. Normally, absolutely terrifying card to us. You know, I don't want all my cards being flipped face down if I can help it. The Lantern, as I should have expected. Oh, that's fine. I got 2 more monsters. Now, he can summon his lanterns. He can summon out Dolly or use Ghost Trick Mary that's in his hand. Yep. Get yourself another Ghost Trick. Okay. All right. I mean, I'm always happy to play against Ghostricks. I mean, they're just very underappreciated, the Ghostricks. You know, traditionally just like a Halloween archetype. But, you know, they got some support. They got a Link. A little ironic they got a Link, considering Links kind of hurt the deck the most. But, you know, here nor there. And now in this here, let's go ahead and activate our Time-Tearing Morganite here. Really good card for us, because we don't play hand traps past Miscellaneous Saurus. As well, I just like to draw more cards and stuff. So let's go ahead. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and get our big old Evilzor dragon. Big old Evilzor dude. Now, he will lose attack points. Not a big deal. Not a huge deal. But for now, we'll go ahead and end our turn and see where this goes. Because I have my big old boy here. I can negate a card once per turn by detaching materials, so long as I've got nothing but dinosaurs on it. It only costs 1 material, so that's pretty darn good. And I still have my Tyranno. Tyranno's still pretty big. And you are just going to set and pass. I see. Ooh! Oh. That's exactly what we want to draw into. We have Jurassic Power now. This is one of the best cards on the deck. All my dinosaurs get 300 attack. I can normal summon big dinosaurs without tributes. I can also discard a dragon, or a dinosaur. I'm looking at this guy. You can discard dinosaurs to search out dinosaurs with 1200 defense from your deck. Or search them to your hand, I should say. It might as well be special summoning, but, you know, it's neither here nor there. Funnily enough, you can use this to search out Dogoran, because, ironically enough, that dude has 1200 defense points. Which, I'm not sure if that was like an intentional thing on Konami's. All the materials are reptiles and or dinosaurs. Huh. Yeah, should just be one. There we go. So yeah, I can just negate his Dharma Cannon. Again, a tricky card. But thankfully, we are good. So I'm going to give this dude this token. He does have to get the token. There's a thing. So let me think about this. I'm thinking I could summon out another monster with Miscellaneous Saurus. Let's go ahead. A 4? Sure. I'd like to have another level 4 monster. Why not? I have enough dinosaurs, and I don't really need to have anything in my graveyard right now, so why the heck not? Let's just search out another big beat stick. That's kind of what we like to do, and in this case... Black Tyranno. We're just gonna get Black Tyranno because he's cool. The Black Tyranno, he's a cool dude. What can I say? So let's go ahead and go into Ye Olden battle phase. We're gonna go ahead and just, well, basically this ought to be the game unless this guy's got, well, maybe not. The field spell doth prevent some of that. Let's go ahead and pop another baby Ceratosaurus. World's most dangerous deck here, I swear dinosaurs are. I was actually looking up, like, for the thumbnail and things like that, like, you know, things about dinosaurs. I found the meme about baby Ceratosaurus. Like, he just gets popped. You know, that's his whole deal. He gets destroyed over and over and over again. And that is what he's good. He's great for it. He's amazing at it. He's kind of like a Fire King before Fire Kings were really a thing. And he's good for it. He's a good troop. He's a trooper. He's a trooper. He manages. And that's what we appreciate. Probably could have put him, yeah, he was on the sleeves originally, but again, Hyper Hammerhead, he's a mood. He's just like, I don't want to deal with this stuff no more, man. I'm getting knocked around. All right, so now that it is the, let's see, what do I want to, oh, too many options. Got Lagia, got Dolka. Let's see. I also have the Ferociously Angered Sabersaur, which is just a hilarious card in general. But because of what my opponent has right now, I think Dolka is probably the best option. So I think that'll be good here. And we'll see where it goes from here. Hey, you have to think, you know, Rex Raptor would definitely play these dinosaurs, right? Wouldn't he? Would he not? I imagine he'd at least play the Synchro dinosaurs, considering like Joey Wheeler's cousin was in 5Ds or whatever. So he would definitely. What is this doing again? Okay, you can search them all, so that's fine. I don't need to lock my opponent out of everything, of course not. So yeah, I'm just saying. I'm sure Rex Raptor could appreciate like the Evolzors and things of that nature. But primarily our boss is the King Rex. I'll explain him a little bit. You know, he destroys a monster by battle. He makes a second attack. And if he's not summoned during that turn, like the following turn, he can target up to 2 monsters and destroy them. It's actually a really nice effect to have. Pretty dang nice effect. All right, what do we got? Alley card. Okay. Let's see. Target a set card. But of course, you're going for the Angel of Mischief. Okay, this dude's about to try and pop off here. Also, I just realized he has Ghoul. Big old Ghoul, man. Okay. Well, let's see. I really don't want you to beat over my monsters, so I'm going to have to say no to the Ghoul. Much as I don't want to, I appreciate you attempting to do that. Part of the, well, let's see, yeah, I mean, there's a few different ways to play Ghostricks. You play the mill version, you've got the burn version, and then the tragically underrepresented beatdown version, which is what Ghoul is all about. Okay. Again, I don't need to negate everything. I could, but I want my opponent to have a fighting chance. I do want them to have some sort of fighting chance. So what do we got here? Ghostricks shot though. Change the face down, monster face up. This is going to get a Ghostrick card to the hand, so I imagine that's going to be Ghoul again. Okay. Neat. Very neat indeed. Quite good about that. Alright. So he's got his Ghostrick shot, so he's going to summon out another Ghostrick. Being meta. Oh, you're going to go for duel. Duel a hand, perhaps. Yeah. Good old duel a hand. Let's see. He has 1,100 attack points. Target face-up monster have its attack till the end of the turn. Who are you targeting? Let's see. I imagine he's going to go after Lars here. That just seems like the most logical thing to do in the world because it just negate whatever. No, actually, he's going to go after Dolka. Alright, well, again, I have a non-once per turn negate. But you knew that. Okay. Okay, the Ghostrick guy, he's putting up a fight. You know what? This guy will not be sitting down. You might think Ghostrick's all about, like, putting things in defense mode and just waiting people out. No. Not with this guy. This guy wants to go all in. I can appreciate that. I will meet him head-on with my big old dinosaurs. Okay, so what is this doing now? Oh, yeah, attaching material, because, yeah, get 10 materials on Angel of Mischief, auto-win. Lordy, that would be the funniest deck to actually try to make work in today's game. You think winning with Halaktai or, well, not Exodia. Exodia's easy. But like Venomenaga's ability is hard. try putting 10 materials on this thing. Now that's a challenge. Although this guy, he's at least attempting to. I have to imagine. Oh no, he just really wanted to put more materials on that thing. Okay. Well, sir, I respect you. Thank you very much for showing up for today's duel. And you know what? I shall send you down right now. I will not make you wait. So let's attack with our giant Rex. And we'll just annihilate this dude with everything we got. Because, like I said, we got just lots of dinosaurs. Lots of big dinosaurs. And I just remembered you had Lantern. And that'll negate one of my attacks, which is unfortunate. But it's... Actually, hold on. Let's see. Ironically, Black Tyranno can attack directly if my opponent has nothing but defense monsters. It's ironic because that's what he would normally be doing thanks to Ghostricks. So, this is going to get you back another monster. Okay. Who would you get back? Mary, perhaps? He must have another hand trap or something. I don't know. But honestly, I think this guy just wants to keep on dueling no matter what happens. So, I can respect it, like I said. Because, you know, because of his field spell having damage, that does allow him to survive a bit longer than you'd think. Alright, so we'll attack directly here. He's got 300 life points left. He's got that Mary action. Who would you search in your final moment? Another Lantern? I'm not so certain it's another Lantern. Maybe. No, it's Dolly Wally. Okay. Well, it would have been really cool if you could have flipped that right now, but it was a good game, sir. Get a little bit of back and forth there. Oh, it's not over yet. No, Memphis, it ain't over yet. No, sir. No, no, no. Not in my house. Unfortunately, sir, I am going to have to do something about that. Because while I would love you to do the Dolly thing, I don't trust it. So I'm going to have to have my Rex destroy that. And, you know, whatever you do here, that's on you. Whatever you would like to do, I'm not going to bother with Lars, I was about to say. But that'll be the game right there. So you get an understanding what this deck is about. It's just about dinosaur power. No need for Ulti Conductor. We have an even better boss. Look at him. He's, well, under the effect of Jurassic Power, he is just as big. And he can also pop things and do all sorts of cool stuff. So that's good for duel number 1. We got to see exactly what our deck is trying to do. So let's go for duel number 2. See if we can do some of the other tricks and things. Because we got some spicy tech cards on here. I'd love to see them come out. Alrighty, second opponent. Let's go and do it again. Alrighty, once again, just trying to go second and just go for it. You know, that's the name of today's deck. It's not anything too complicated. I mean, yeah, dinosaur combos go better, but at the same time, let's just beat into people. Let's see what we have here. It's an interesting hand. I like the combat. Ooh. Normally, that would be really, really bad. Normally, that would actually be really, really annoyingly bad. Because it's just Red Eyes Dragoon. Everyone loves to use this dude as a crutch. Like, I used to be okay with this dude to a degree, but nowadays, it's like, people just play this in a bunch of, like, negation and things like that, and I'm not a big fan. I mean, I do like that he actually used, you know, normies to summon it. Although, I never really liked this particular version of the Dirt Magician. And this is a ninja deck? My brother. You're taking the ninjas down a peg. They have plenty of cool... I mean, I like the Aqua Armor Ninja, but there's so many cool ninjas. Do you really need this card? I don't think you do. I really don't think. So what does this do again? If you have another ninja in the grave, banish this card to negate an attack. Yeah, that's how the ninjas were the first wave of support they really got. Like, armored ninjutsus. Go. Color-coded ninja warriors. That was back in the day, man. That was the day. Alright, so now it is our turn. Well, let's see here. Ooh. I really like that. I also really don't like you. So I'm just going to kaiju you. Okay, so having done that, let's go ahead for our fossil dig. Go ahead and attempt to search out ourselves, probably Baby Santa. Okay. I don't run trap cards, but thank you for offering. Anyway, as I was about to say, add ourselves a Beta Sarasaurus, pick him up from the daycare and all that good stuff, and activate our Lost World field spell. And that should be pretty good for starting that combo of ours. So we'll ground Xeno here and get our Xeno Meteor. And more or less do what we were doing before. Just kind of like, you know, pop the baby. Summon out, if the buttons will work. Summon out Xenosaur. Summon out that dude. Summon out Soul Eater. And let me think. I think I can do something a little bit cooler here. So I just gotta think about my order here. Just gotta think about orders and things. So we'll get him the direct token. Gonna go ahead and go for, where is he? Miscellaneous Source. Add it to the hand. That'll work. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna activate our Miscellaneous Source. Because again, we got the Morganite, we gotta make sure we use that first. We'll use our Oviraptor on the token. Go ahead and protect that by just ditching ourselves another, where's the baby? Ditch the baby. Petite works too in this case. The only difference with Petite is that it will stop me from attacking with the thing I summon. So that's why I prefer to use that later. Let's see here. Get our Archosaur out on the board. Yeah, that works just fine. So we're going to get our Archosaur here. And when this guy gets summoned out, I can destroy one of my dinosaurs, like my Oviraptor, or just a Scraptor will do just fine. I can get the Ultra Super Pill. This will allow me to go into big things. So let me see, that's 2 stars. That'll get me a nice big synchro, that's for certain. How many dinosaurs do I have in the graveyard? 1, 2, 3, 4. Got a few. Let's go ahead and use Miscellaneous Source's effect. We'll bring out a level 4 monster to go with everything else we got. I think that'll work pretty good. It will work pretty darn good. So we'll summon out our Giant Rex. Just get out that dude. And let's summon forth... let's see. Destroy a monster. Or face up field. No. So many options, so little time. So little time for all of the things I'd like to do. I'm gonna go ahead for... Let me think. I'm gonna summon out Logia, just in case I need it. It'll get a little weaker, but that's fine. And we're gonna activate our Ultra Pill. Tribute off our 2 dudes. We summon out anybody that's bigger than those combined levels. So in that respect, what do I want to summon? Too many options. I could go for T-Rex though. Let's see. Destroys monster. Oh man, so many cool things we could summon. So many cools. Let's see. Target monster controls, destroy it. I mean, considering everything, I'm gonna go for this dude. I'm just gonna keep it simple. We'll summon our Spainavat. That way I can just destroy my opponent's Dogoran. So I don't have to worry about the darn thing anymore. And we are good from there. Let's battle phase. And we will attack everything my opponent's got. I really wish this had like piercing damage like the T-Rex still did, but it's either way. Either way. So yeah, he's got the Cannon Ninja here. So this will summon a ninja from the hand or the grave. Okay. That's fine, I think. Yeah, let's see. Would he keep that on the board? That is a good question. Or rather, is he going to... Does he have a ninja? I assume he has a ninja. The reason he hasn't summoned one... Okay, now he's doing it. Okay, there we go. Now he will summon a ninja. Face down, except for itself. I thought so. I had a feeling he only had the 2 ninjas. Okay, so we'll go ahead and destroy these 2 monsters. I'm going to leave the token alone for 2 reasons. Number 1, as long as it's on the board, he can't target anything but this token. As well, you know, it's just a token. We're just going to keep it on the board. If I can try to destroy it next turn, then that'll be even better. So, a decent enough turn. I could have summoned like all sorts of shenanigans with that spell. It's a really cool spell, just depending on what you're up against and what, you know, what you gotta do, you choose different things. I just wanted to summon Spinavat. What is this? Twilight Ninja Kagan. Ninja declares an attack, okay. I don't know why the artwork on Kagen is blotted out, but okay. And you got Shingetsu. What does this one do? Scars destroy battle, send to the graveyard. Add a ninja monster. I see. Ah, because you can make this gain 1,000 attack points. I see. Alright, wait a minute, hold on 1 second. Okay, that is not a targeted thing. I was about to say. Oh? Monster Pokemon control cannot target ninjas, but I can attack you. So that will work. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. Fossil Dig. Get ourselves an Raptor. Because why the heck not? Oh, I really wish I could tribute summon Black Tyranno. I kind of want to. I wish I had my Jirac power. I want Jirac power more than anything else. Alright, well, let's get our Raptor thing going. We'll go give him another token. Give him another token. And let's see, what can I search out here? I've used Morganite, so I can't do certain things, but I can get myself Docus. Get myself a nice little Docus action going on here. Oh yeah, I can't special summon it because of the Morganite. That's okay. I don't need to. I am totally fine. So let's go ahead and use Spinavat's effect. Let's see, what does this do again? Destroy battle instead of the graveyard or by card effect, add a ninja monster. Oh man, that's a good question. Let's attempt to destroy the egg, actually. I have an idea here. So we're going to go ahead and destroy... Let's destroy the Petite Pterodon. That'll activate its effect. I get myself out my other Raptor. I think a Dolka-ing is well and truly in need here. We are going to use our good old pal, Mr. Dolka here. And no, I'm not going to negate my own 7, but thank you for asking. I'll never understand why you'd want to do that, but who knows. Anyway, let's go ahead and... Let's see, wait a minute. Yeah, it's when you attack, not the other way around. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. So this guy's got his ninjas going. I think he kind of brought himself down, honestly. Ninjas work really well. They have a lot of really crazy combos, and they can be really annoying to deal with. But my opponent decided, hey, I want to go for Red Eyes Dragoon. I need this power. No, you didn't. I'm gonna say, my man, you did not need Dragoon to make your deck work. Your deck works beautifully without it. You know? Just down with Dragoon. Who needs it? Alright, well, now that that's done, let's go ahead and end our turn for now. I have a pretty nasty setup here with my dinosaurs. See, who needs Ultimate Conductor Tyranno? That guy's silly. Who needs that, dude? I want to see my Twin Rex. I want to see Black Tyranno on the board. No. Go away, Fenrir. Go away. Go away. Don't want to see you. Don't want to see you, man. None of that. None of that. Alright, but my opponent will lead... Oh, hello. Jirac Pat. This is exactly what I want to do. See, this is why we play the Morganite. Because whenever you can get into this thing, it's beautiful. So let's get rid of, I guess, Docus. Again, Docus is really good before Morganite, but afterwards he's just kind of like, not as good. But I can still use him. But we'll go ahead and summon out our big old King Rex. And I could give him a token. I guess really there's no point to doing that. But we'll attack with everything we got. He will be able to negate a attack because I do remember the water dude is in the graveyard, so he can negate one attack. He is not quite done just yet, much like our buddy the Ghostrick man. He's not quite done. Not just yet. You know what? I will respect it. I will not negate that. I could if I wanted to, but I won't. Alright, so we'll just attack with everything, because I think that's actually game regardless. But, you know, I had to give my opponent the respect he deserved to at least allow one of his cards to go off. So, big respect to ninjas. I wish he didn't have to try and do, like, Dragoon and Caster to try and make his deck work, because I honestly don't think ninjas need that sort of thing. But that's my opinion. My boy can play his deck however he wishes. Regardless, let's go ahead for the third duel of the night. We're on a pretty good roll. We've summoned out most of the things I'd like. Although we still have a whole bevy of extra deck things. So we'll see how the third duel gets us. Alright, everybody, it's time for the third opponent. the fighting third, and our dinosaurs are prepared for fighting. That's what they are bred to do. I'm actually not sure if dinosaurs were specifically bred for that, but regardless of that, we're Gucci. Because I got everything I'd like to have. We're up against the Odion cards. Okay. Odion, we actually have that scheduled for, was it day 80 of the 100? It's close. It's in that ballpark. I think it's 80 or 81 we're doing Odion cards, but these are pretty impressive. I mean, basically what they did was they made trap monsters closer to like meta status in terms of, you know, searchability, applicability. Apopus is the ability to negate many different cards. So it's gonna be a tricky uphill one here, but that's okay. You know, we've had some pretty casual opponents thus far. I'd like to put this deck through the ringer and see what comes of it, you know? That's what I'd like to see. So we got this butt ugly thing. I don't miss words. This thing is not pretty to look at. So yeah, you've got the Temple of the Kings. You can play your... I assume this is going to be this one. Although, yeah. Popus the Servant. So this is the... what is the difference between this guy's a Popus? I guess this guy's more snaky than the other one. Something like that. Oh, hold on. So what does this do? Set in a Popus trap that can be activated in the same turn. Send it to the graveyard. Add embodiment of a Popus from the deck to the hand. Like, add the original. Okay. And then you get, like, this is their boss, essentially. The Divine Serpent of Popus. Because it can recover traps to the board, which is crazy. And then if a trap's activated, it basically replaces Anguish Pattern, which is the one thing I don't like about it. Like, the whole fact that it can pop things on top. That's Anguish Pattern's job. He was frontlining trap monsters longer than this thing. That's all I'll say about it. Alright, well... What? Oh, just a search, okay. I guess. And then just get another trap. See, this is where, you see, originally when you played a trap monster, you couldn't use that zone. But that's not a rule anymore, and that's kind of making these a little slightly closer to broken. Because he's got double Omni Negation power. Let's see here. I don't know if I can out this. I mean, if nothing else, I will get rid of this snake. I don't trust it. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I can out this particular board as much as I wish I could say that I could out this board. Because double Omni Negation of... Well, actually, it's only once. But with the hand we have, that's all he needs to do is the problem. I mean, I'll try it, but I really doubt. Because this is going to give him a token. He has to negate this, so... I hate to say we've lost this one, lads, but... Unfortunately, we reached a bit too close to the... Oh, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. He actually allowed me to do that. Hold the phone. Hold all the marbles. I'm not saying I've won here or anything, but that doth help me a smidge. Alright. I mean, at the very least, allow me to attempt to do stuff. I'll take it. I'll take it. So, let's use a Lost World, and let's see here. What do I want to replace? I guess it's just got to be Baby Sarasaurus, right? Wish I could get Archosaur out right now. Hold on, let me double check something. Yeah, it has to be from the deck. Archosaur, why do you have to be right there, my man? Why you gotta be right there? Let's see here. No. Special summon out. I guess just Giant Rex here. Perhaps I should have gone for somebody bigger. But I think it don't matter too much. Let's give something a shot. Let's use Miscellaneous Sources effect. Banish a couple dinosaurs from our deck. Summon out Baby number 2. And we'll summon out our Dinovectus. Dinovats. Dino Taxicab. That's his name. Alright, so we got Dino Taxicab on the board. Let's go ahead and use his ability on Petite. Little Petite, get out Scraptor. He's Scraptor. And actually, Glaciosaurus would be really cool. What? Wait a minute. Did my opponent just surrender? Can I count that? Alright, well, normally I wouldn't want to count a duel like this, or I'd go for a fourth one, but I am playing past midnight right now, so I will not look the gift horse in the mouth. I think I just have to call that one. So let's go for the end screen. A weird way to end it. 100%. I do not understand why he gave up. That is very odd. But let's go for the end screen. Let's go. Alrighty, everybody. So our Rex Raptor themed Dynamite deck went 3-0 somehow. I mean, I was thinking 2-1 a really good day with this deck, because it is, despite the fact that we have like dinosaur power behind it, a more casual-minded sort of dinosaur deck with like the King Rex and, you know, doodle beasts and things of that nature. So I still don't know why my last opponent surrendered. It baffles me. It honestly really does. I almost don't want to count that one, but you know, I'll take the gifts I get. You know, we still got 32 days, 100 days, and tomorrow's deck is going to be a tricky one, so I'll take it. I'll take it today. Tomorrow we can get destroyed. We'll see how it's going to go. But we had ourselves a good old time with today's deck. We got to summon out a lot of the things that this deck likes to do. We got our King Rex on the board. We used his effect to do stuff. We got to beat into our opponent, summon out monsters we haven't seen summoned to the board in many a year. And I'm happy with how the deck turned out. You know, it's straightforward as it can get. It's a lot more straightforward than traditional dinosaurs have become. And I'm happy for it. You know, we just got to go in for just big old dinosaurs. And when's the last time Megazalor got to be on the board anyway? When's the last time? I don't know. But thank y'all for watching. I hope you very much enjoyed today's episode. Here is the deck list for those of you who are interested in what we have. Don't forget to hit up all the good buttons below as we go over it. And so here's what we have. So for our main deck, we have one copy Megazalor, because he is a normie and he works with a lot of the cards we have. We have two copies of King Rex as our main beat stick, one Dogoran because it's searchable, one Doodle Beast is a hand trappy sort of thing, one Black Tyranno for surprise attacks, two Meteosaurs as our tuner, three Dino Rex for a bit of quick effect pop, that sort of thing. We have ourselves our Dino Vadis for some Exceeds plays, one Giant Rex to combo with our Miscellaneousaurus, which we still unfortunately only have one copy of, three copies of Overraptor for searching, one Scraptor for an additional tuner, two each of Baby Cerosaurus and Petite Pterodon. You can play three babies if you'd like, instead of two Petite Pterodons. Play three of this thing if you prefer that way. Just depends on the flow of things, really it does. One Archosaur for searching out our pill. We have one Time Terror Morganite. I find one is fine considering we can search the darn thing. One Beta Evolution Pill to turn out pretty much everything out of our graveyard. We have one Orador of Fate for flavor. We almost never get this thing to go off, but in the off chance, you know, Rex is on the bottom of your deck and you got someone attacking multiple times, like if you had your other Rex attacking with this thing, Lord, you're going to be drawing so many cards. The temptation to run this card is very high. It's a very high thing. We got ourselves three copies of Fossil Dig for generic searching of any dinosaur that's level 6 or lower. Three copies of Ground Zeno to get our tuner and pop the baby, so we always want to pop the baby. We have our one Terraforming to get our field spell, two Succumbing Song Morganite, which is really good in a deck like this for obvious reasons, for, you know, battle damage. Our whole deck is about battle damage. Why would I not play this card? Three copies of Jurassic Power, really good card. It replaces the older Evolution Pill spells, just allowing me to summon out my big old dinosaurs for no cost. So really good card there. We have ourselves our Lost World. Oh yeah, this also searches. I forgot to mention. This does search without anything with 1200 defense, which is it's a fairly decent pool here. We also have our Lost Worlds at 3. Really good part of our main combo with our Overraptor. And then one copy Survival of this or our one trap card in the deck, because it makes my big dinosaurs bigger. I mean, it makes little ones bigger, bigger ones even bigger, allows monsters to attack even more monsters, that sort of thing. So as for the extra deck, we have our one copy of Transcendosaurus Excalibur, because it's a dinosaur link and I felt like playing it. We have our one copy of Ferociously Angered Sabersaurus, which can destroy your monsters, change monsters' bad positions, and then you can destroy him and boost up another monster's attack points. It's an interesting dude. You don't play him very often, but I like him. We have, of course, our Evolzors Dolka and Lakia, as well as Evolzor Lars. These are just really good cards to be playing in any sort of dinosaur build. You know, you got monster effect negation, you have summon stopping, and you have the ability to target and negate stuff. It's pretty good. One Transcendosaurus Drilly Man. He's really powerful. You know, if he has no materials, he just, you know, battles, does double the damage, attaches to materials. He can recover your banished things, like Miscellaneousaurus. It's really good. We have things like a Burial Bicorn Carnivus, which is a tuner synchro monster. It can also, what was the other thing to say? Monster declares an attack, you can summon dinosaurs from the hand, ignoring summoning conditions, so that's pretty dang neat. One Dino Spine, Giga Spino, you know, just for attacking. He's got that whole ancient gear sort of effect. We have Draco Berserker for another nice level 8 beat stick. We have Drac Astero, which is really good if you go first with this thing and fill up the grave with dinosaurs. We also have our Transcendosaurus Glaciosaurus, probably the boss of this deck in terms of like the extra deck sort of thing, because, you know, we can't be beaten in battle, and if he's destroyed and you happen to have Megazowler and you shuffle that back into the deck, then this guy and any dinosaur you have that's summoned from the grave can't be beaten in, well, he can be beaten in battle, but everyone else can be protected from card effects and things, so it's pretty cool. For our fusions, we have things like Hornsaurus. If you happen to just need to finish off a lingering opponent with a direct attacker, you got this thing thanks to the pill. You have things like Storopod, which I don't remember what this does, but you know, it's a big old dinosaur. That was the main thing. I just want like big old dinosaurs I can cheat out thanks to my Ultra Transcendent. Yeah. See, that's kind of the thing with the. See, that's kind of the thing with like some of the fusions in this deck is I can summon them with Ultra Transcendence. They're dinosaurs. I summon them. I don't remember what they all do, but this is a nice big beat stick. Good old T-Rexel is an even bigger nice beat stick. And of course we have Gigazowler. Again, cards that just kind of work with this kind of theme dinosaurs went for at one point in their history, which is like reviving things from with the Transcendosaurs specifically, which are more of a series than an archetype, but there you go. So as for the side deck, didn't put a lot of thought into this one, but if you want some more rank 4s and things, good old Rescue Rabbit will not do you any wrong. Things like Sabersaurus and like, I considered running the original two-headed King Rex or even Serpent Knight Dragon because Rex Raptor, and I really wanted to, but they really didn't mesh with the deck all that much. It would have made things really complicated. So I decided to keep things simple this time. So we also have things like more Doodle Beast Tyrannos. If you, for whatever reason, don't want to play Morganite, there's an option for you. Then there's, again, that other Baby Ceratosaurus. The other Evolution Pill cards, if you feel like you want to try those. Dragon Pack and nuke the board. If your opponent's going to summon something you can't stop and you have a big old dinosaur on the board, just wipe out the board. And then there's Super Soaring, which can revive dinosaurs from the graveyard, which kind of plays into the whole Transcendosaurus line, so that's an option. So, thank you everybody for watching today's episode. Again, I appreciate y'all being here. We still got 31 days of the 100 days of Yu-Gi-Oh! To go. And my next few weeks is going to be very busy. So, I appreciate all the love and support you guys have given me so far, and I hope you'll stay with me to the end. And so for tomorrow's deck, here's your sneak preview. Day 69. It's going to be an interesting one. I hope you enjoyed that sneak peek. So I'll see you guys again tomorrow for the 69th day of the 100 Days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Until next time, y'all stay safe and happy. Y'all have a wonderful day. Till next time, you take care.